Guys, this is a mess. I literally just throw stuff in here. I don't spread my makeup out enough, so this is like my whole face drawer. I need to fix that and reorganize, so we need to get to work in here. Everything is just overflowing, so let's just start right here. So this is the Mario Badescu Skin. It's a facial spray with the rose water one kind of spray. I am going to keep this. It looks like I've used a lot. I've sprayed it. I just spray my brushes a lot with it, or what, like if I'm wanting to wet my brush before I put like a shimmery eyeshadow on my lid. So I have used this a little bit on my face. I don't really like it for setting makeup or anything because the sprayer isn't very nice, but like just a facial mist, I think this is nice. So I'm keeping that. This is a Smashbox primer water. There's like nothing in here. So what I think I'm gonna do is literally whatever is in this, you know, I'm gonna get rid of this, but I am just gonna finish off that tiny little bit because I'm not gonna waste that, but I am getting rid of this. But I did like that. Okay, there's nothing in here. There's no reason why I should have it. This is the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. This stuff is okay. You still get splatters on your face. It's not the greatest. I don't know if it did a lot. I haven't used it in a while because it's literally gone, so I'm getting rid of that. This NYX primer spray, there's a little bit left in here. I am going to keep this just so I can use it I use it to spray my makeup brushes when I put on shimmery shades on my lid. So I'm going to keep that just to finish it. There's literally like a little bit left. So keeping that. And then this is just water. I just have water in here. So I'm going to keep that just so I can spray my brushes. Okay, this Makeup Revolution Contour Palette, I believe is what it's called. Ultra Contour Palette. I am trying this out. I do like it. I don't know if it's the greatest contour palette out there, but I don't think it's that bad, but I haven't really had a chance to try it out a whole lot, so I am going to keep trying it. Okay, this is the number 7 Perfect Light Loose Powder and Translucent. I do like this, and this is one of the only translucent powders that I have, so I'm going to keep that. This is the Wet n Wild Contouring Palette Contour. I just got this not very long ago. I had this in this shade. I got rid of it, and then I re-got it. The only thing is, I feel like, I don't know why I ever got rid of this. I actually don't mind it. I like it a lot. I feel like the one I had before, because there's one that's in like caramel toffee or something like that. This shade wasn't that yellow in the other one that I had. I don't know, but I am going to keep this. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. It's a highlight, you guys. That's not a bronzer. But this is actually a really pretty highlight on your face. It does like highlight the cheekbones a little bit, and I really do like this, so I'm going to keep that. Oh my gosh, this is going away. This is the Color Mates Compact Makeup and Light. I did a Dollar Tree What Not to Buy, or What Not to Buy at the Dollar Tree. I said that backwards. This stuff is terrible. It's so, don't even want to talk about it. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't do anything. This is a Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. You guys, I want to keep this so bad, but I never use it. And I've had this for a long time. It still smells good. I think I am still going to hang on to this. I really should get rid of it. But I do want to get a full size of this because I do like this bronzer, but I am going to keep it and try and use it more. If I don't use it, then I'll probably get rid of it. And I say that in the next declutter video, it'll still be in my collection. This is just a little thing I have my sample in, so I'm keeping this. It's the Smashbox Studio Skin. I have it in the shade 1.1 that I liked, so I just keep that so I can reference that. I probably shouldn't even have it in here. This is the Hard Candy Glamouflage Turn Me Radiant Mix-In Drops. These are really kind of confusing. I did a whole review on this. It's like liquidy, but then there's also like, let's see if I can get it. See? There's actually like a creamy part to it too. It is so confusing, so I am going to keep this because I do like mixing it with, if I get the more cream part and not the liquidy part in here. I am going to keep this just to use it for that sake, but otherwise, I would get rid of it, but I am going to keep using it and trying it. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Stick in a highlight. This is pretty. I haven't really had a chance to use it on my face that much, but for some reason, I feel like it's kind of like really dark. Like not dark, but like if you look from the side, you can tell that you're wearing highlight. Like it's a darker pink. It's not like it's like shimmery and it's got a highlight effect, but it's not like it's almost, yeah, it's like looks kind of dark on my skin. So I haven't really had a chance to play around with it. When I do, I will try it out a little bit more. I do think it's nice, like it's got a twist up and everything. I haven't tried the concealer form of this, which I kind of want to try, but I do want to keep using that. This is the e.l.f. foundation serum. This stuff is so thin. You have to almost have like perfect skin, like no dryness and no oiliness, like normal skin, no acne. If I'm gonna go take the time out of my day to put on face makeup, I'm gonna go for more BB cream if I want anything, because this like does nothing. It maybe evens out your skin tone a little bit, but if you have any redness, it's not gonna cover anything. Like I just feel like it's got sunscreen in it, so maybe that's the reason why somebody would like this, so that they can kind of put sunscreen on with it, but then also like have like a little sheer tint or something. I just don't like how it looks on my skin, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Another product that I am gonna get rid of is this Sassy and Chic, okay, should I zoom in? This Sassy and Chic Moisturizing Foundation. This is like so thick, and I used it once. I got it at the Dollar Tree, and I'm never using it again. Let's do something I'm gonna keep. This is the Maybelline Master Prime. I like this primer. It's not like the best primer in the world, but I don't think it's too terrible, and it's pretty good for the drugstore, so I am gonna keep that. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. Now this foundation, one, it's too dark, so I haven't really had a chance to try it out. I don't know. It's very thick. It's like gonna be full coverage. It's too dark for me, obviously. So I am gonna probably keep it just to try it out for the summer, because I haven't really had a chance to try it out, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. I am gonna keep this. Oops. I am gonna keep this. I just got this not very long ago. It is a little too tan, but it's not that bad. And once summer's here and I'm outside, I just naturally get a little bit tanner from being outside, and this will match me perfectly. It's just the slightest bit too dark for me right now. This is a Garnier Skin Active BB Cream. I do like this BB cream. I haven't worn it a whole lot, but I do wear it a lot this summer, so I'm gonna keep that. This e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I do really like this foundation, and I think it's getting kind of low. This one's the shade Porcelain. I do like this though, and I am gonna keep it. This CoverGirl Queen Matte BB Cream I really like as well. One of my favorite BB creams from the drugstore, so I'm going to keep that. I am so sad to say I am going to get rid of it because it breaks me out. It breaks my heart because it looks so good on the skin. I literally just want to try it again, but every time I try it, it breaks you out, Hope. So why do you want to keep trying it? I'm so sad though, because it looks so pretty on the skin. It's like a perfect color match. I just love it so much, but it breaks me out and I just cannot wear it. It's like a cool undertone. Oh, I'm so mad, but I can't wear it. I don't know if the matte one will break me out too. I don't know, I just have to get rid of it though because it just breaks me out. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I do really like this concealer. I think I want to get it in the shade 15. I have it in the shade 10, but 15 is a little more pink and a little bit lighter, so I think I am going to get that, but I do like this. This is the Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. I am going to keep this. I really like this for covering up blemishes. It's the best heavy duty concealer. This is a Cosmetics CC cream. This I have not worn in a while, and I don't think there's a whole lot in here, but it is really, okay, a lot of these I have are in my summer shades, so this is too dark. Okay, if I can get anything out. But I am going to keep this just because it is a little tan. I know, I can tell. I do really like this a lot, and I am going to keep it because I do like it. I just want to, I can't wear it right now because it's too dark for me. This I'm going to get rid of. The L'Oreal CC Visible Lift CC Concealer. This is not a bad concealer. It's very brightening, and it's got that roller ball in the end, so it's kind of cooling. But it's just so thin, but it has to be thin to get through the roller ball. But it just doesn't work for me because I feel like it hardly covers anything. It's brightening, but it's, if I put concealer under my eye, I want concealer under there to like cover stuff. And since this is so thin, it doesn't cover anything, so it's kind of one extra step. So I would rather just use a concealer that covers and brightens than two different ones. So that's the only reason why I'm getting rid of it. This is the NYX HD Concealer. This is like basically gone, so I think I'm going to keep this just to use up the rest of it. I honestly didn't love this concealer. I really didn't. I didn't think it was that good. A lot of people talk about it and love it. I didn't really love it. I just didn't. So I am going to pass this on because it's basically gone, so I'm just going to get rid of it. This Rimmel Clean Finish Foundation is an okay foundation. It's not one, like, I've worn it, and when I think about it, I'm like, I don't know what it does because it just doesn't wow me. It's not anything amazing, but it's not bad, and I like it for everyday use, and I'm still kind of trying it out, so I am going to keep that. This L'Oreal True Match, I have a love-hate relationship with this. I love it or I don't love it. I either hate it or I think it's fine. I'm gonna keep it because I haven't had a whole lot of chances to use it. I don't really like the shade that well. It's a little pink. Probably should have got it more in the warm shade, but I'm just gonna keep it just to use it. This, I really liked this. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion. This stuff is basically gone. There's like nothing comes out. It's basically gone. I do like this. I think it's a little expensive, but it is very nice foundation, but I am gonna get rid of it because it's gone. Benefit Hoola, I am keeping, of course. I love the Hoola bronzer. This is just a sample of a Rimmel foundation. This is like the lasting finish. That's the red cap, but it was the blue cap instead. I don't know what the difference is, but it was like the True Match or something. I don't know, but I didn't really care for this one as much as my Rimmel lasting finish one, so I am gonna get rid of it, and it's just a sample. I do have a sample of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I do have it open though, and it's like all dried out, but I do like that primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, just the original. I am gonna keep that because I want to try it. And these are two Arbonne samples, the highlighter and the primer. I have not tried those. Okay, in here, so these are all like my powders and stuff. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte Powder. I do like this powder, and I'm just kind of using it up, and I don't think it's bad powder, so I'm going to keep that. NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat. I love this powder foundation because it is a good covering foundation, powder foundation, and it's nice and matte, and I love it. This I'm getting rid of, the Color Mates Just Blush. This is a terrible blush. It's got good pigment, but you go to blend it, and it's like, see how like there's like one spot that just won't, it's just terrible. I'm getting rid of that. I love this blush by Milani. I'm going to keep this. It's in Romantic Rose. It's just a powder blush. This NYX Illuminator is not a bad highlighter. It just is an intense highlighter, so it's not like one of those natural ones. There is, I feel like, a little bit of some shimmer in it, and it's just a little bit dry, but it's still a nice highlighter, so I'm going to keep it. This Essence Pure Nude highlighter. Okay. This is very orange on me, and not a lot of people talk about it being orange. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it for this summer. And when I use my tanner foundations, I'm going to like use this highlight and see if I like it. If I don't, or if it still just does not work for my skin, then I'm going to get rid of it. This you guys saw in my last declutter. I have used it probably like twice since that declutter and was like, oh, I want to try it again. You guys, I have so many powders and this is old, so I'm just going to get rid of it. It's the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Natural Origin Pressed Powder Translucent Light Organics. I don't know. I'm getting rid of it. This is Silky Touch Blush. I really like this blush. I think it's a really pretty shade and it's just a nice blush. Keeping. Also keeping this Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick Radiant. This is a great highlighter. It's so pretty. It's one of the best highlighters in the drugstore. Love that. This Wet n Wild Color Icon blush I never use, but I love these blushes. You know, I could be way better with decluttering, but I just like this stuff. And since my collection is so small, I don't mind keeping things that I'm not constantly getting makeup sent in from companies, so I don't mind keeping some things that I don't wear as often just so that I can use them if I want and have one of these to show in a video, so I'm going to keep that. This is a Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineral Gold Pearls and Translucent Pearl. You guys, this is an underrated beauty product, 1000%. This is such a pretty highlighter. It adds just a nice shine to your skin. Okay, I kind of put that where. It adds just a nice glow, so I really like that. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. I'm going to keep it because I like this powder and I'm just going to use it up. You guys, I'm not really going through a lot with this. I got these Makeup Revolution Strobe Highlighters not too long ago and I really do like, okay, you can't even see what I'm doing. Not too long ago and I really do like them. This is in Holographic and Everglow Lights. Holographic Lights and Everglow Lights. I did do a review, so I would like that in the eye. Love these. e.l.f. High Definition Powder. Never use this powder, but I have been watching some videos where people are talking about it. This is the older packaging, I think. But this powder is so weird to describe. It is so thin and like smooth. I don't know. It's weird. It is white though, so that's what I don't like. But I am going to keep using it and try it because I haven't used it in a while. I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of this. This is the Tarte Blush and Flush. Love this. Keeping. Wet n Wild Pressed Powder. Love this. Keeping CoverGirl Cheekers. I am going to keep this as well just because it's a pretty blush. You can't even see. I have so much swatches on my hand. Pretty blush, and I do like it, and I do want to use it more often. Haven't used this in a while. I should pull this out again. The e.l.f. This is the, like, are these like highlighters or whipped? They're just whipped something. I don't know the exact name of them because I don't have it on here. This is in the shade Lilac Pearl. It's really pretty. I like this as a blush topper more than a highlight because it's a little pinky. So I'm going to keep that. Benefit High Beam, I do like that. And then this is the e.l.f. Contouring Palette. I love this contouring palette. One of my favorite palettes for contouring. And then the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette. I'm going to keep that as well. More face packs that I thought I would just show you because these are in my everyday drawer. So I'm going to keep them all. The NYX Pore Filler. This is the Rimmel Elastic Finish that I was talking about. Sonia Kashuk Satin Matte Foundation. Concealers. Master Conceal by Maybelline. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. And Maybelline Superstay. I clearly love Maybelline concealers because these are all my favorite concealers from the drugstore. They're all from Maybelline. This is the Becca Backlight Prime Filter. Love this stuff. The Benefit Blush in Dallas. Love that as well. Smashbox Spotlight Palette. The Casey Holmes collab. Amazing palette. This is the best, one of the best highlighters from the drugstore. The Aspen Overton Pixie. This is the e.l.f. Finishing Powder. Love this. And the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. My favorite bronzer of all time. Even though I'm keeping all of this and I'm only getting rid of this, I feel so happy just to be getting rid of these products and just getting them out of my collection because just looking at these just don't make me happy. So I'm just so excited to get rid of these and just pass them on, and all of the, just seeing this organized makes me look happy. And I do have a separate everyday makeup drawer container that I keep. If you're not seeing a few of these products, that's where they are. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs this video up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.